You've seen this guy before. He's been so popular on the internet that basically everyone you know is fond of it. It's a pretty great meme, but there's an ugly side to it. A big ugly side of it. Okay, firstly, to make things clear, the meme is not bad. I didn't make this video to hate on the Gigachad, but there's just a huge side to this that needs to be shown. What is it, you may ask? Well, let me show you by starting off with this graph. This graph shows how wholesome and how toxic a meme can be. In this graph, for example, the meme "Who Asked" has super low positive potential, which basically means that you can't really use the meme in a wholesome, happy way. On the other hand, it has pretty high negative potential, which means you can use this to bully people really hard. Because of that, the nerd emoji would look like this on the graph. However, the Gigachad meme on the other hand has a very different structure compared to both of these memes. There's actually a few main reasons why the structure is unlike both of these. The first reason, if you're diligent enough to guess while watching this video, is that unlike the other memes in the graph, the Gigachad meme can actually be pretty wholesome at times, and it has the potential to make someone's day. There's a lot of wholesome Gigachad memes, and I'm all for it. However, there's obviously the other side of using it. The one right after the wholesome one is the total opposite of it. The yin and yang, which you probably already have guessed, are the toxic memes. We all know this one, so I'm just gonna quickly gloss over it. Most of these memes very obviously target and make fun of things, and their goal is to just be toxic and make people angry. This one's pretty easy to spot, however, it's only a third of the puzzle. There is a thing that umbrellas over both the wholesome and toxic memes that make all of it somewhat toxic anyway. I still have to mention it because the reactions that people give to these are insane. Some people take them crazy serious. Like, don't feed the trolls, guys. If you see one or your friend sees one, don't make yourself any angrier because you literally get nothing out of it. Nothing would change. Alright, finally, the umbrella that I just talked about earlier. It's gonna be easier to understand if I ask you this. Do you have that one classmate or friend or regular who seems to worship Gigachad memes all the time? Does that one person keep talking about how they're a Sigma non-stop and try to act like Patrick Bateman 24/7? Okay, you don't need to answer them, we can already tell we all do. This is because of the umbrella. How this works is that this type of meme will pair the Gigachad meme, or honestly any similar meme for that matter, with a thing which is almost always text. It's like people who don't play Roblox or people who enjoy reading books. You starting to get it? If you did, don't leave yet, there's still a lot to talk about. These memes will take something and basically say, hey, if you do this or be this, you are as amazing as the Gigachad. Also, the most powerful version of this type is where they put a Soyjack loser right next to the Gigachad to humiliate and mock the opposite. By the way, this also applies to the Patrick Bateman meme, Alpha Sigma male meme, and all that kind of stuff. The kind of scary thing about this is that it's very easy to accept whatever is in the meme to be what's really good or what makes you bad. This doesn't just apply to younger, slightly naiver people, but this is basically hardwired into everyone's brains. This effect actually has a name, which is called the halo effect. To explain simply, the halo effect is just us humans accepting information positively from something that they respect compared to stuff that look worse, even if the information both of them are giving are the exact same, aka being biased towards more attractive people. The way the Wikipedia article written for the halo effect is eerily similar to what the Gigachad meme does. Because we're scared of social rejection and we're scared of looking like Soyjack losers to other people, people want to look good, just like the Gigachad. People want to become the Gigachad and do what the Gigachad says. And if the information is not obvious enough to be complete BS, this gives the meme the power to manipulate someone's opinions and personality. That's pretty scary. Okay, let's step back a bit. The Gigachad meme can be both toxic and wholesome, but it is very manipulative. However, both wholesome and toxic memes can create this. The same people we just talked about earlier at the start of the umbrella topic. Because of our monkey brains combined with the halo effect, unless we're all mature enough, which, no offense, most of us aren't, but that's okay, we tend to take the meme seriously. And since stumbling upon the Gigachad meme can happen super often, people start using the Gigachad as their precious role model and try to act like them. Another side effect to this is that the Gigachad meme in most people's mind implies Sigma males, masculinity, anti-simp, you get the gist, which adds to how people act, especially with the halo effect in control too. Not only can the Gigachad meme give us harmful opinions, but it can also bring out the worst in us. It can fuel our animalistic desire to bully people who look like the Soyjacks in the memes that they watched. It can fuel our animalistic desire to fight for what you think is right all the way and as violently as possible. All of this can be amplified and multiplied with Gigachad memes, bringing out the worst possible versions of ourselves. Anyway, going back to the graph at the start of the video, the reason why the Gigachad meme stretches far into the positives is pretty obvious. However, something else interesting happens in the other end. The reason why there's so much more negative potential in the Gigachad meme than in any other meme shown is because at the very bottom of it, well, the The Gigachad meme is basically a blank canvas to paste in any opinions to make them look good, which in turn, yeah, really don't want to get too deep into this stuff, but you probably get it. Alright, moving on from this, I'm not sure if you know, but the Gigachad design was actually based on a real person named Ernest Khalimov. Ernest Kalimov is a bodybuilder and a fitness model, and he's a pretty nice guy in real life. He's actually heard of the Gigachad memes before, and he actually really likes the positive ones. Quote, "Thanks for your kind words. Thank you for the positive energy. Don't doubt, guys, I mentally return it to you." It's very wholesome, but the real Gigachad, Ernest Kalimov, would definitely much rather the memes not make decisions or change people's personalities into sigmas. I don't know what comes to your mind when you see the Gigachad, but people with personalities closest to Gigachads definitely don't treat other people horribly and celebrating by walking to funk music. Really, the Gigachad's real personality is most likely a humble person who doesn't care about being better than other people and just focuses on improving himself to the best of his ability without putting other people down. After all, that's what the real Gigachad model is based on. Oh yeah, and really hoping that Ernest Kalimov doesn't stumble upon the memes at the end of the graph. We've seen how badly the Gigachad meme can affect people. So, what would be the solution? Removing the umbrella that surrounds the Gigachad meme is basically impossible because it's what makes the Gigachad meme the Gigachad meme. You also can't remove the toxic Gigachad memes because there will always be toxic people on the internet and people who find toxic humor funny. Plus, at the end of the day, these memes are still pretty funny and creative if you take the whole situation lightly and not seriously. So really, instead of removing the meme, people should just try to take it lightly, laughing at it whether or not the Gigachad meme portrays them as good or bad, only letting trusted and close people validate their own feelings and opinions rather than a silly little meme on the internet. There isn't really a feasible way to put a dent in the Gigachad meme, because at the end of the day, it's a really fun meme to use anyway. So canceling the meme from the internet completely is just not a good idea. Really, the way to make the whole situation better is to just remind other people not to take Gigachad memes too seriously. Just enjoy them, laugh at them, don't get mad at them, and just be aware that it's just a tiny little meme in the sea that we call the internet. Oh yeah, by the way, those Sigma wannabes that I talked about earlier in the video, not all of them are bad, but some can be super duper toxic if you violate their dear Gigachad in some way. But the fact that they're Sigma wannabes doesn't mean that they're bad, because they're not inherently bad, they're not the end of the world, and it's not something that we should villainize. By the way, to the earlier watchers of this channel, the reason why it took so long to upload this video is because of the various changes that were happening in my life. I got into the process of moving into my new school, which was mainly what happened throughout the months. I was also busy with work and exams in my previous school. In the 5 months, however, I created a system inside my production of videos that will make sure that my videos don't get delayed like this again. I apologize that this video took so long, but the system that I created will assure that the videos will be uploaded regularly. Anyway, thank you for watching. Giga peace.